Yes, welcome to another period card. Today's reading is going to be what are you manifesting. Doing it a little different today. If you're a subscriber to my channel, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe. Please interact. If you have been on this channel before, you know this is a little different, but I'm still getting you on Monday. Pick a card. The first pile we have is the Cork. And you can pause if you need to reflect. I have to instantly pick or I get confused. The second pile is the Labradorite. The third pile is we're going to say petrified wood. I don't think it's quite petrified, but. And then the fourth pile is the Seashell. So make your selection. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. What are you manifesting? Pile number 1 with the Cork. Could it be a celebration? Celebration. Let's see. We have generosity. I like it. We have stuck in the mud. Okay. We have peaks of joy reversed. Okay. We have azure. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. These are kind of similar, by the way, because if we look at these two women, she's flying up here, she's flying up here, but you got this reverse, so that's interesting. I also, whenever I pulled this, I was reminded of elephants and hippos in the mud, right? So they're kind of in the same family. So, but I get this feeling of like playing in the mud, like having fun while you're stuck in your situation, and you might have to get a little creative. This might have to speak of a feeling of stagnancy during these lockdown times, right? During a time when we feel a little bit confined. And so I feel like this is expressing some sort of creativity to unlock those times where we feel bored and we have to get creative and find other ways to occupy our time, find other ways to entertain ourselves. Last card we have is Cancer. Yeah, so this is about staying in the home. You could be a Cancer, don't have to be, but this just talks about being in the home, right? And so some of you may have been experiencing a bit of cabin fever. You may have been experiencing, just that feeling of stagnation, that feeling of where am I going to energy with this group, that perhaps you were fortunate enough to keep working and maybe you got work from home orders, so you got to save up on gas, or maybe you had paid off all your bills, and now that we can't go out to eat as much, you've saved up enough to give to others. So I feel like you are in a giving mode, but part of this creativity comes from wanting to be generous with others, wanting to share it with others. And so what you are manifesting is a creative spark, a creative way to share yourself with others, to express yourself with others, and to break up the monotony of life while you are in this situation. What you are manifesting is a new viewpoint on what this situation is, meaning instead of seeing it as a burden, right, that you're stuck in, changing your perspective into, this is a time when I have the free space to do something fun that I never would have done otherwise. So that is what you're manifesting. You might also manifest some opportunities where someone is generous with you. Someone gives you a gift because, like I said, they have spent this time unexpectedly saving, that now, a gift might be coming in for you. So you might be manifesting that. Also with this outcome will occur, the outcome that you want, the desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith. Don't try to force anything to happen. I get this feeling of this impatience as far as when can I go out and do something again, right? These readings are timeless. So yes, right now we are experiencing the lockdown, but if you see this at a later time when we are not experiencing lockdown, this could just mean like, you know, you may have gotten injured and had to stay indoors and you couldn't go and do like you used to. And so forcing things to happen, I feel like maybe you have felt that Zoom meetings and like virtual gatherings are sort of inauthentic, and they're just sort of like, they fall flat from like being in that space with people, being able to share with people, right? And so I feel like this is telling you to have patience, that this is a temporary situation, and that you will be able to reconnect with others and share your experiences with each other's while you were in quarantine, in lockdown, in a time of separation from a lot of the world. You can share what you went through with this other person. The other person can share what they went through. And it's like unwrapping a box with this generosity, right? We have a present right here. Unwrapping a box of an entirely new person. Whether that is a lover you're trying to connect with, friends you're trying to connect with, family you're trying to connect with. Cancer is ruled by the mom, so it could be mother and child connections, but there is a sense of impatience. When is this going to be over? And, you know, I gotta say, it is a temporary thing, and what you are learning with this time now is how to cultivate little like treasures for yourself so that you can share them with others in the future. Cute, cute, cute. Let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you. Bye. I did not get a pen to take the timestamps. Do I have one close? Oh no, oh no, no I don't. Oh, do. Okay, 808 for pile number 2 with the Labradorite. Kind of has a cross, looks like stained glass. I forgot what exactly Labradorite does. I think it has something to do with communication. I was just about to say communication. Ah! I said communication in my head because it's blue. Oh my gosh, I love when tarot does that. I almost like regret flipping that over before I said it, but I swear I was thinking it while I was flipping it over. Next we have movement in reversed. Then we have Serena. Serena says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Serena. Something about Serena Williams was in the news today. I forgot what exactly it was, but we have Leo. I feel like this pile is talking about your big break. Like you may be a actor, a performer in some way, politician, like big man on campus, athlete, but in like some sort of spotlight position, sorry for the tapping, where you have to be a communicator, right? And I feel like you have had to face a lot of rejections. This could also be like a writer, but I feel like it's more theatrical than that. I feel like it's more of the spotlight than that, because for whatever reason, this has never given me spotlight vibes before, but this ostrich is giving me spotlight vibes right now. You see that on the back of this ostrich, there is an island with a windmill, and then we have a hot air balloon in the back. But I feel like this is someone who's more in the spotlight than what a writer would be. And you might have had to go on a lot of auditions. You might have had to, if you are a model, go, what do they call that? Calls? I don't know. But you might have had to experience a bunch of rejection. You might have even like had representation before and felt like you hit a plateau or something. So what you're manifesting is this flow to yourself. And I feel like it's about crafting the exact words. You might have gotten to patterns of communications where you were trying to be humble. I'm guilty of this, totally guilty of this. But you were trying to be humble, but in that process, it became self-deprecating to the point where the energy didn't match. Like your humility didn't match how much you were radiating, right? It's like you were being too humble so that you couldn't allow those blessings in. And you see with Serena, she has her arms wide open. So this is like allowing those blessings in and not trying to not being humble to the point where you can't be seen, like you're like the spotlight's still available to you, and changing some of the ways you talk about yourself, some of which would be that self-deprecating humor. So having a little more confidence, and it's weird. It's like, there's a fine line between like, I gotta have confidence. Does it come off as arrogance? What are they gonna think this way or that? So there's a fine line, but I feel like if you are just true to your authentic self and, sort of get out of these self-deprecating type of communication patterns, I feel like that will unlock the block that you have, and you will manifest the right people in your life, because it's like you are radiating the vibration, like the frequency, the little like radio signal antenna, right? They can pick up on that. They can pick up on your vibes, and they can say like, oh, that is my person. That is part of my tribe. I need to go towards her or him. So the right people will pick up on your energy once you remove that block of being like too humble. And I like love humility, right? I love like not having that arrogance. Leo can be a little arrogant, and Leo can also be confident too, right? So this is just saying like finding that balance of being confident to the point where it's not arrogant, and being humble to the point where it's not self-defeating, right? It's not like speaking words into existence that you don't want in your life, but it's somehow over time become part of your identity to have this sort of scar on you, right? And even if it's part of your identity that you have surmounted, right? Like I'm hearing being bullied in childhood, and then coming out like on top, the star, right? Being this star. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens. But yes, some of you may have been bullied in school, and so now it's that time to shine, but you may have things holding you back because you are thinking of times when bullies had this show off energy, had this arrogance, and so like you never want to be like them. So anyway, yeah, it is a fine balance, and the more you just stop overthinking it and communicate from a sense of having pride in yourself, pride in your work, pride in your special talents, your special abilities, then you will move, baby. You will get this ostrich going. Let me know if that resonates. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like personal reading, check the description box below. I love ya. Bye. 1525. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3 with the petrified but not petrified wood. I think it's from a palm tree. I don't know. I think it's a little burnt too. I found it. We have perseverance. We have strength. Yes, strength, perseverance. We have Teresa, time out. And we have Pisces. Okay, so some of you, pretty obvious, you might not have been getting sleep because you are in this state of perseverance that has built up your strength, that has made you strong. Sorry about that. Are we still? We're live? Okay. So you have persevered and withstood all of these challenges, and anything that has been thrown your way, you have knocked it out. You have really taken charge of the situation, and it's only helped make you stronger. It's only helped you gain a really solid and stable sense of character. But you might have overworked yourself. You might have overextended yourself. So with this Pisces and the timeout energy, this is saying to me that you do need sleep. You do need rest. And with the Pisces energy here, it's like your dreams are going to reveal a lot to you that you are missing in waking life, because you have been so focused on a goal that is very three-dimensional, that the five-dimensional world is, it doesn't have the networks of energy, is what I'm hearing. Like, it doesn't have like a channel because you know, you may not be sleeping well. You might not be getting your full 8 hours. I do not believe in 8 hours is perfect for everyone. I am on a biphasic sleeping phase, and I sleep cycle, and I sleep 6 hours at night and then an hour nap. So that's 7 hours total, and I break it up, you know. But I love my dreams, and I can remember my dreams from an hour nap, just like I can remember them from 6 hours of sleep. So, I don't know. Those like REM cycles and all of that, I think it's kind of broad for, I feel like individual sleep is like body specific, and you should listen to your body. Don't mean to get on that trail, but if you need to hear that, then you need to hear it. Maybe you need a biphasic sleeping cycle or a polyphasic sleeping cycle to really get what you need and to achieve what you need. Sort of break up your time. It helps with time management. But I also feel like you are missing some energetic downloads because of this lack of sleep. And once you get that rest, rejuvenation, relaxation, you get to drift off into dream world. Pisces is very dreamy. Once you get to drift off into dream world, then that will sort of heal any of these burdens that you've had to face, any of the obstacles that have, like, I get knots in my back. It's like a clear sentient thing, but I get knots in my back, and I'm feeling like a lot of knots in your back from carrying the world on your shoulders, right? Drifting off into these other realms, it's like those physical pains that you feel in real life are going to get healed during sleep, because your muscles can relax for one, and it's like your spirit guides can sort of operate on you to heal you in an undisrupted way, because whenever we're in our waking lives, it's like our thoughts are swimming so rapidly, like we're thinking about all kinds of stuff, right? Especially if you have trouble sleeping at night, so your thoughts are racing. So when our thoughts are racing, it's like it kind of puts pressure on our spirit guides, on our spirit team, to do the work that needs to get done, right? To heal whatever disruption you may have. But in our waking lives, we can be part of that disruption, right? Our consciousness, our human nature can sabotage that sort of healing, can sabotage that sort of repair and intuition of the other side, right? So anyway, you might even, I'm feeling like, ask the angels for assistance and help. Maybe get sort of a holistic solution to this, like a sleep tea or something like that. But anyway, let me know. I love you very much. Let me know if that resonated. You're manifesting a healthy dream world, though, after a long hurdle of obstacles, right? So what you're manifesting is like, if you don't take time out, one thing about this, if you don't take time out for yourself to heal this, to rest, if you don't dedicate yourself to sleep, then there's going to be some sort of event that's going to come in and act as a tower event to knock you out of that, right? To make you fall ill, right? Catch a cold, you know, break your bones, something like that, so that it sits your ass down and you don't work as hard, right? So if you don't voluntarily take that break, then the universe is going to take that break for you. But what you are manifesting is a dream life that will bring clarity to the things you might have been avoiding in this 3D world, right? The 5D things in the past that you might have been avoiding in this 3D world. And that's kind of complicated to tell someone, like, I'm having trouble falling asleep, but it's because I don't want to have a nightmare, don't want to have a bad dream. But this is actually telling you, if you reach out to your angels, you're manifesting a team around you that can heal you in your sleep. So you might pray to anyone you work with, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, anything like that, to surround you while you sleep and to heal you while you sleep, to bring clarity in a gentle way, and to heal you as rapidly as possible, right? So let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, you know what to do. Check the description box below. I love you. File number 4. File number 4. With the seashell, we have spontaneity, manifesting. What are you manifesting? The gentle gardener reversed. We have mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. I love it. We have Capricorn. Stop. Stop. Okay, we have Capricorn, and we have Venus. Some of you can be Capricorns, don't have to be. There's also Taurus and Libra represented here. Signs don't matter, but they can help. You're the only pile who got 2 astro cards. So let's get into it. Let's go. So spontaneity, keep charging ahead, and then you got Gentle Gardener. You know what? Let's read from Gentle Gardener because I want to give clarity. Okay, thank you for your patience. Can you hear me? Gentle Gardener is number 2. I get this one mixed up with another one, and I want to make sure I give you the right message. So Gentle Gardener says, be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. Reversed, it says, do you harbor resentments? How often do you reinforce negativity by affirming lack and limitation? Every time you send out a desire for something but secretly harbor a belief that you are undeserving of it, you plant weeds in a field of your dreams. Okay, so this is talking about not truly believing your manifestations. So you may have tried to do tried to do everything that the law of attraction people told you, right? And that would be very Capricorn, like everything by the book. And for some reason, there seems like a stuckedness to it. And it's because your beliefs about yourself have not allowed the manifestations to match you vibrationally, match you on an energetic level. So, it's like you don't believe that it could happen for you, that it happens to other people but not for you, that it's really hard to manifest, it's really difficult to manifest, and you know, that it's a miracle if you manifest anything. You might have Jupiter in Capricorn. I have this placement, and I'm feeling like this energy of the only way something will pay off is through hard work. So you might overwork your manifestations, meaning there's not enough receptivity with this Venus. Venus is about receiving, right? Receiving good things, receiving love, receiving gifts, receiving material abundance. So you may keep charging ahead without releasing and allowing it to flow in. I think there is a stop on your receptive energy on allowing this in, because you keep thinking that there's more that needs to be done, that there's more you need to charge ahead on, and that you're just in this energy of you never stop working, right? We have, when the gentle gardener appears in the reversed position, she reminds you to be aware of any negative thoughts or selfish motives. She encourages you to step back and pay close attention to what thought seeds you send out into the world. Weeds choke the life out of your beautiful garden. No need to fret, however, because once you recognize this, you can always remove the bad seed and replace it with a healthy one. Forgiveness is your most powerful restorative tool. Forgiveness. Forgiving situations that didn't go exactly how you planned, I think is a lesson here. Hold on. I want to read this one more time. Let it sink in. Resentments that it didn't happen in the exact way you wanted, that your manifestations didn't happen in the exact way that you wanted. And that's a block as well. And it's like one thing that's keeping you from thinking that you always have to do more. So it's like while you might be manifesting good things in your life, this this sort of skepticism, like you may be like a part-time skeptic when it comes to the law of attraction. So you like half-heartedly believe in things you're trying to achieve, you know, these positive techniques that you're trying to implement in your life. You might only halfway believe them, and so you may get frustrated not seeing results and thinking that like you always need to do more. But now that you've done all that hard work, you can sort of sit back and trust that good things will come to you, that the good things that you manifested will come to you. But you know what? I do think it's important to de-weed, as they were talking about, right? And you may even go out into the garden and weed and think about all the negative thoughts you think and pull out the weeds in your garden. That's like an activity you can actually do to help sort of that mind motor skill, hand-eye coordination. It just helps, y'all. It helps. So you can actually de-weed, or you can do it metaphorically where you, you know, dig deep, journal about your, what are we talking about? Journal about the self-limiting beliefs that are stopping you from manifesting what you truly want, which is, let's say, you know, I want to be self-employed and make a 6-figure income, but you may have thoughts in the back of your mind saying, that's unrealistic in today's age, you know, or, you know, I don't have a college degree, so that's going to be really hard, or, you know, that means I'll have to work 90 hours a week, or anything like that that's holding you back, right? So while you may be throwing out positive affirmations and positive self-talk, there is an equal and opposite manifestation that is happening behind the scenes. So we need to find those and remove those, de-weed those from the garden so that only our positive ones can come through. There's also a really nice technique where you can ask your angels to cancel, clear, delete any negative thoughts or any like blocks or boundaries that keep you from your ultimate goal, right? So you can just say cancel, clear, delete. Angels, cancel, clear, delete that thought. I don't know what I was thinking. Sometimes intrusive thoughts come in. I don't know why, but let's cancel, clear, delete that, right? Let's get it out of our sphere. And they can help you, right? We're not meant to hang on to all of these thoughts. We think a million crazy negative thoughts a day, and it's just about bringing awareness to those thoughts so that we can eradicate them or not give energy to them, not give weight to them. So let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to get a personal reading, check the description box below. I love you.